Let's wait for people to get on. I've got to put my glasses on. Sunday night catch up. Okay. Get situated here. All these chairs are uncomfortable. Let's see. Hello, hello, welcome in. Happy Sunday. I gotta get some seat cushions. Hello, Paul Honeyman, how are you? Happy Sunday, my friend. Paul, please watch the time because I have been dealing with severe neck pain and terrible headaches since last Sunday, so I don't know what's going on. But I'm here now. How is everyone? How was your weekend? Is it Aubrey? Hi, Aubrey. How are you? Yes. Oh, my gosh. So how was everyone's weekend? And how was your weather? And I got an early start tomorrow. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Because I'm really not sleeping well. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I just haven't been sleeping good in general for like a good bit. Maybe about a month. And Friday, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning when I finally was able to fall asleep. Well, that was good, but I haven't been able to enjoy it. Weather was crappy here. It was really cold yesterday and rainy, gloomy, disgusting, you know. I was hoping that the wind wouldn't blow all like the white blooms or the purple blooms or pink blooms off the trees because it was pretty windy. But yeah, no. Trees are looking nice around here. So yeah, 5 people in and 1 thumbs up. Come on, smash the thumbs up button. Got to start enforcing people to like smash the thumbs up button. So what's the video that I posted? I think was the video that I promised. I didn't do the air fryer one. I gave that a 6.5, but the high protein, you could put the link up. The high protein 2-ingredient bagels, 2 ingredients if you have self-rising flour. If you don't, it's just baking powder and salt and regular flour. And they turned out really well, so I uploaded that. What is that? Steven Silver. Mike who? Cheese Harry. What? We had a sunny weekend. 56 was the highest temp, and my thumb was the first thumb. I figured as much. Come on now, smash the thumbs up button. Let's get this live rocking and rolling. I know, right? Goofy. So I'm completely like comfortable sweatsuit, and I will be ditching this hat as soon as I get off alive. Say it again faster, please. Makes more sense that way. Go ahead, Paul, you can say it again. So yeah, that's the picture for tonight's live. My son had his friend over. I thought this was really cute. They built a Lego together from Star Wars. I think it's from Star Wars. Don't hold me to it. I'm not really a Star Wars fan. And don't come at me because I'm not a Star Wars fan. But he ordered these to learn the crochet kits. So that's Jared's. And this is hers. And they didn't finish it fully yet. So I guess maybe next week they'll finish them. But super cute. It's a great little craft to do for yourself. Oh, this one will glow in the dark. Or great if you have grandkids or little kids. But yeah, really surprised that my son was going to learn to crochet. So that's what's in the picture. I recommended these to the person I don't speak to anymore, Robin, for her grandkid, and she got it for like her daughter or daughter-in-law. How dare you not be Star Wars? I know. I just really was never Star Wars. The originals were great. I saw the originals back in the day. I'm just not like a die-hard Star Wars person. My son just got Disney or Disney Plus, so I'm looking forward to seeing some Disney movies. Whoever was kicking his butt in some Uno last night, they went and got what is it called? Gotta think. I love the Ewoks. There's Amy. I was just thinking of you. I did see your email. But bear with me because I have had the worst neck pain and headache since Sunday of last week. I don't know if it's from being like this. I have no idea. But if this continues, I feel like it got worse when I did, like just lay in the bed, and the way I had the phone and my neck was like this, I picked it up and it was worse. But I did see your email. I always look, thank you, I appreciate it. I don't have any box cakes in here. That's the only problem with that one. Yeah, I did get it. I was going to write back as soon as my head felt a little bit better. It's giving me faint headaches, this neck pain, so I don't know what I did. It could have been just stuff I did last week, going to Sam's, lifting all that heavy crap. You know how it goes. Who knows? Who knows? But of course, I Googled myself. I didn't have the symptoms of meningitis. And the other thing I did think was, it did say if you had a previous back injury, that could be the problem. And if you're new here, I did a header on Debbie's property through the air, got a concussion, broke my tailbone, and shattered it. So my back has never really felt the same. Hi, I haven't seen you. Haven't seen you either. Hello, how are you? Canuck. But yeah, I don't know if you have one for it's not a box cake, because I was really interested in that big time. Oh, you haven't seen in a while? How are you? How was your weekend? But Amy, I was all prepared for you tonight on meal planning, because everybody's like, oh, I love it. She talks all this food. I eat food and talk food and make everybody hungry on Sunday nights. But the meal planning thing, yeah, has really been kind of helping me out a little bit. But welcome in. It's only 2 thumbs up if you're popping in, popping out. Smash the thumbs up button for me, please. I would greatly appreciate it. So you will see the video some point this week. I told you that last Sunday I made the Mississippi beef and I put it in on Saturday night. And it comes out amazing, my friends. I do it in my all-in-one Ninja Foodie. And 12 hours, 8 hours minimal over mashed potatoes, delish. Milk in it. Yeah, I tried that, but I need the neck shoulder one. I don't know if anybody knows this or if I spoke about it before, but I injured my rotator cuff. Oh, and I used to have a heating pad for that, but I don't have it anymore. But it's chill or chili. That's why I just said Canuck, because I didn't want to butcher anybody's name. But yeah, smash the thumbs up button. So tonight, I put it in last night. I did pork loin with, I cut one of the pineapples. I saved the core. I put that in with Caribbean jerk with a little bit of cinnamon, some nutmeg, and Jared has a friend over, and that's what we had for dinner with rice. And I made a pineapple chutney. So I did record that. Oh, okay, thank you. It's chill, as in cool. Okay, gotcha. So that's what we had tonight for dinner, and I had to run out with my friend. It was just a busy day. Busy day. So yeah, my sleep's off. My watch actually notified me that I got a little bit better sleep last night than I have been. I guess the pain is just keeping me awake. Um, but yeah, so last Sunday, I don't know what happened. I didn't see any comments coming in towards the end of the live. I wasn't sure if it was frozen, so I just ended it right there. So yeah. So 1 hour tonight. Okay, so last Sunday I made that Mississippi beef. This is for Amy, but anybody else that's interested in my meal planning for last week. Tuesday I was having a hard time remembering. Monday I made burgers, which were amazing. And then I think it was Thursday I made a chicken stir fry, and that was really, really good. So for this week, I am going to attempt, see, I don't like that yellow mustard, but that's in this special sauce. But if you've ever heard of In-N-Out burgers, I was going to attempt to make their burgers, the animal style. So it's pretty much, homemade hamburgers. They need to be like flattened. I need a cast iron pan badly. It has a special sauce, like really slow cooked caramelized onions. That's kind of what I did for our burgers on Monday night. So I am going to attempt to make the In-N-Out burgers. I think that we would like them. Sorry, I love to hear what others are making. It helps me with my menu. It helps me with mine too. That's why I said thank you. It was one of them I couldn't remember. I think it was Tuesday because I know Monday we had the burgers. So what's coming up this week? Jared wants me to make the homemade hamburger helper. So I will share that. And I don't know, I just didn't turn the camera on when it came to making just regular burgers. But if I go to do the In-N-Out burgers, the animal style, I will record them. So that's 2 for this week. And then I think orzo with vegetables, the all-in-one. Hello, Huga. How are you, honey? And what else? He had just mentioned possibly sloppy joes, but then I'm going to feel like we're doing a lot of beef stuff as a protein. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. But one of the other things that's on my menu is chicken, like, I don't know, I might use frozen spinach. I'm not 1,000% sure yet. Chicken, spinach, cheese, and put it in shells. So that might be the meals. How you doing, Huga? Wonderful. Weather is warm. Getting outside together. My family time of year. Favorite time of year. Yeah, it wasn't really that nice. It was like 1 or 2 days. We just had like a lot of rain this week and winds, and it was really chilly yesterday. Friday it rained like all day. I was like, I'm not even leaving the house, honestly, because my neck was killing me. I did run out today with my friend very quickly. So, oh, and I made a homemade pizza, thicker, of course. My bad. I should have split it in 2, and I'm not sure when I post the video if I say you can get 2 pizzas out of it. I have the round pan, so I just made one big one. Jarrett liked it. He just said it was a little bit thicker, so we like thinner pizza. But I did buffalo chicken pizza, and then decided at the last minute that I wanted to make half like white pizza with extra virgin olive oil. I roasted garlic in the oven. I show you how I do that. And Parmesan Reggiano, and I think a little bit of kosher salt and mozzarella cheese. But yeah, so that was, I think that may have been Tuesday or Thursday night's dinner. So yeah, I've been more consciously aware of trying to like pre-plan my dinner meals. So I had no intentions on eating the stir fry that I made for Jarrett. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling good, and I'm like, I'm not in the mood for it. I'm not eating it. And I had a bowl or two. It was so good. And then I just did these yesterday. I posted these before on the channel, but with my son running in and out, I flashed them like after I did them. These are protein balls. Some people call them energy bars. I call them protein balls, but I made them a little bit different this time. And I figured I would try them and see what the three of us thought because his friend is here. Um, and I realized my last dates that I bought, I didn't realize it had the shell in it. So that was interesting. Like I had to pick it out. I put it in my food processor. So in here is organic peanut butter, um, almond butter, oatmeal. Couldn't find my honey, so I used some maple syrup, dates, some flaxseed, and chia seeds. I did half just regular and half with some teeny tiny miniature, you know, it should be bite size. So that's what it looks like. Is this one with chocolate chip? No, this isn't. But with the date and everything in it, oh, it's so good. So what's the point of it? It's high in protein, or if you feel like you're fizzling out in the middle of the day, instead of getting a coffee, you can just pop one of these for all natural energy. So I'm going to be making more, obviously, this recipe. My other recipe doesn't have the dates in it, doesn't have any of that stuff. So I will re-record it. I broke a piece off, but this is those teeny tiny miniature chocolate chip morsels. So I only used a little bit of maple syrup, 100% organic, because like I said, I couldn't find my honey, and I still can't find it. Maybe I'm out. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to re-record these and share them on the channel because they're completely different with the almond butter and the dates. It makes it sweet, and it's got oatmeal in it. So I will be bringing these. I'll make more this week because I have a lot of oatmeal to use up. This time I know to pick the pit out of my dates. Couldn't believe I didn't even look. Because normally I only buy the ones where it's not in there, but these are delicious. So I would highly recommend these. Especially if you're tired or you're like me, trying to make sure like I'm getting enough protein in my diet. And I've just been going crazy with my snacks this week have been lots of bowls of yogurt with fruit. Could be strawberries, raspberries. One night I had it with mangoes and blueberries, so I've been doing that. Because I'm not really like a snacker, unprocessed anything. And then one night I had apples and cinnamon, no, just apple and cinnamon oatmeal for a snack at night, imagine, and I still couldn't sleep. You would have thought that would have weighed on me like 100 pounds. What else? Oh, that apple that I told you about is the one that I used, the something twist that I spoke about last week. I cut up a wild twist into little like chunk pieces, and that's what I put in my oatmeal. This is what I use for the pork loins, the Caribbean jerk marinade. And like I said, I did cinnamon, nutmeg, pineapple, cut the core up from the pineapple, and I put that in there as well. And it was delish. So, I have my friend stopped by, Thomas, earlier. He works for a trucking company. I don't know if I explained this before, but if the truck comes in with all this food and the part isn't there or it can't be repaired, he has to give the food away. So sometimes I hit the jackpot, like on all the Ensures. I got like 7 cases of them. That was great. This morning he dropped off the whole roll of Genoa salami. I asked my friend John Pitsy to just come pick it up because Thomas had it in the freezer because I don't have a slicer. And then there was individual Genoa salami that was packaged up that I shared and pepperoni that I shared. So I would have to get some provolone cheese, and I make this really good bread that even my older son, who's in Myrtle Beach right now till Tuesday, he was there for the week to golf and the PGA and all that stuff. But I made this bread and he likes it with pepperoni, Genoa salami. It's provolone cheese, mozzarella cheese, marinara sauce on the side, dip it. I'm going to share it because, it would really be great for football season, but would also be great if you're like watching any type of sports. If you have people over for the baseball games, it'll feed a lot. So I just don't have the provolone cheese in. Let's see. Sounds yummy. Yum, says Huga. Yeah, so I really like it with the dates in it. I think it's fantastic, and I like it even with the almond butter, and I need a way to use that up anyway because my neighbor gave it to me because she doesn't like it. So I'm going to remake them, and I'll record it. All you have to do is just stick them in your refrigerator, and when you feel tired, just pop one. Hello, Brooke. Good people in the chat, just getting home from northern Florida. Quick weekend trip to the in-laws. Oh, sounds fun. Was only just talking about what my son and his friend, my son ordered it. Imagine that. Those things you can crochet. So they were working on that this weekend, hanging out. They don't have them done yet. And I made protein balls, also known as energy balls. I made them before, but I like this recipe better. Let me show them what it looks like. The one with the chocolate chip. They should be bite-sized. I put little mini chocolate chips in. I did dates, almond butter, peanut butter, oatmeal, maple syrup. I think that's it, but I'll remake them again. To feed the gators. I have to stretch and my neck is killing me. So yeah, extremely nutritional. Good little snack. Natural energy and protein, so I'll remake them. Easter's coming up next Sunday, so I still have to plan what I'm doing for dinner besides like a ham. I think I'm going to make my Irish potato salad that's loaded with eggs. I always try to make a lot of salads. I just have to scale things back here. I'm on cloud 9. My friend, my daughter's having her first baby. Oh my gosh, congratulations, Paul. Oh, that's so exciting. Are you going to be called Grandpa? Papa? Papa? Oh, that's so good. I love babies. Didn't see gators, but my dog caught a few huge rats. Oh, gosh. In the chicken coop. Well, then that's good. long as the dog doesn't go after the chickens, that's all good. Grandpa, of course, he said, well, I'm my mom, so I see gators by me all the time. Ugh, gotta be careful. I have to remember to ask my friend if I can borrow his pan. I don't even think it's open. I don't have my bundt pan here. So I need a bundt pan, cast iron pan. But I think I still want to make pineapple upside down cake for Easter because that's pretty springy. And I still haven't decided on what kind of cheesecake I'm doing. I did look in my repertoire of recipes, and I used to make the, well, I have like a spring one that like won't weigh you down, but I did see my other one I used to make. It's the teeny tiny robin eggs, and you smash them in the batter, and then you could put them around the top, make it look super cute. But I don't know about all that for me. Gators are good for getting rid of the in-laws. That's a shame. All right, so I got the bagel video posted. I'm trying to get everything out because we're not going to be on here super duper long. I'm having such headaches and neck pain. The protein bagels are posted. If you haven't seen that, please go watch it. Watch it. Paul can post the link for that. Will you have a lot of people for Easter? I'm going to say probably my son's friend. Of course, Jarrett, and pretty sure Johnny, but my daughter's in Florida and we just don't speak. Actually, my Jarrett told me something earlier. He was like, oh yeah, Jim watches your lives just to see if you talk ish, meaning on my daughter. I'm like, they need to get a life. Get a life, sincerely. So, so I have a plant currently right now that's in shock. Let me explain them. Thank you. There's the high protein bagels that have, oh my goodness, my brain tonight. Flour, or you can use self-rising flour. If you don't have self-rising flour, you can still make it with all-purpose flour and just add the baking powder and the salt, and that has cottage cheese in it. Believe me when I tell you, they were really good. It was extremely sticky to start off with. If you watch the recipe, you'll see that. And I think it's because my curds were like bigger, so I used my emulsion blender and may have made it a little bit more wet, but it's doable and they came out great. My son cracks me up. He cut the bagel and he took the top and left the bottom. Okay, so I have a plant in shock. Let me explain. I need herbs, he's fine with having an herb garden on the thing. And, the supermarket sells the basil with the roots on it. Well, I decided I was going to break it apart. And I found my old pot over my friend's house. So I planted it in here, and you can see it's all limped over. It is watered in. So hopefully they perk up, because they're usually just sitting in water. So that is what a plant looks like that's totally in shock. And it's majorly in shock because I ripped its roots apart. So hopefully it takes. Nothing's coming up in my little can herb garden just yet, but so we'll see. We'll see how this does. Hopefully I didn't overcrowd it and put too many in here. And I had a bag of soil, so we'll see how it goes. But there is my basil plant that is going through major shock. Oh, I can't turn my neck, folks. I didn't even shut the blinds yet. But we have action, let me say. Herb garden melon, herb garden. Do people say herb? The H is silent. It's herb. Oh my gosh. And I will post this week. You might see like a lot of videos all at once. We'll see how that goes. Jeez. Okay. So I told you I did the can little herb garden. I don't see anything yet, and I have it in a good window. In each one, I put saran wrap over. You can see all the condensation in there. This is supposedly basil, but look, and this is in a week. See all the babies? Look at all that. So got action in this one. So we'll see. The parsley's doing really good on this window. And so yeah, what do I want for Easter? I usually get something for Easter and Mother's Day. And I'm thinking herbs because, hello, I'm a cook and I love using fresh herbs compared to dry herbs. Looks like a moss carpet. I know that, but they're all coming up. As soon as I covered it with the saran wrap, I just repurposed one of the cups that something else came in. But last I checked the cans, they weren't doing anything yet, but it could have been something complicated that may take a while. So I have it on a pretty good window. Let's see. Let's find this cilantro one. Even cilantro germinates usually. Sorry if I was too far away. But usually cilantro grows fairly easily. And so far, I see absolutely nothing. You see that? So, nothing yet. So we'll give it another week and see what it looks like. But don't forget that I used their seeds that came with these, not my seeds. So I'm just going to keep, I should spritz this just a little bit. Hold on. In case it leaks. So if it doesn't come up, I'm going to blame it on because I dumped their soil out that came with it. And I put my soil in, and if it doesn't come up, it's because of their seed packs. So there's that. But it's hard not being able to garden because, you know, I love it. Okay. I got to make sure not to water too often. And I'm just going to put the saran wrap back over to make it like a little greenhouse. So rosemary's doing pretty good. Might need another one, like a more mature one to really fill it out. Because rosemary, when you're cooking, could just be gone. So I might need a bigger pot and some more rosemary. So, but that's all that I have that's germinated so far. And that would be some little baby basil plants. Here's the thyme. This one is the English thyme. It's looking really good from last Sunday being on the windowsill. So looking good. But look at this bad boy. It's going crazy. Look at how big this got in a week. Look at it. Which needs some water. So yeah, they're doing pretty good. I think it's a good window for it. The other ones are on the other window. That gets pretty decent sun if it's sunny here. So yeah, this got huge. But I'm trying to grow something instead of nothing. And I'm a huge component to plant yourself some herbs. And if you take care of it, you could keep having herbs all spring and summer long for cooking and maybe even into winter. I don't know if I'll get to preserve any, but this is gigantic from last Sunday. Hold on, hold on. I figured while I'm showing it, I might as well water it, right? Then I don't have to do it tomorrow. Sounds good to me. So yeah, no action on the other ones, which I will blame it on their seeds. Not too shabby, huh? Something's better than nothing. So yeah, if my neck doesn't get any better by the end of this upcoming week, I'm going to take myself to an urgent care. I don't know if they have the x-ray machine to be able to check it out, because it kind of said if you had a previous injury on your back, it also said it could be from lack of sleep, and I've been struggling to sleep here lately. Not so much because of my son, a little because of him, but the neighbor upstairs has been, I don't know, blasting like the TV or music at like 5 o'clock in the morning. So let that sit there a little bit longer so it doesn't drip. All right, so Amy, what's on your meal plan this week? Anything good? Paul, have you cooked anything good this week? Or are you going to say everything's good? My son gave me his other AirPods. They're supposed to be noise cancellation, but he got it to sync with the Samsung, and he said it might not be noise canceling out because these are meant for Apple. But I do try it when I'm desperate and need to get some sleep. If you can still hear and see me fine, give me a thumbs up, because the end of last week's live, I didn't think anybody was hearing me or seeing me, so I just ended it. So let's see. You can see and hear me, give me a thumbs up. So this week I'm making In-N-Out burgers, animal style, homemade sloppy joes. What else am I making this week for meal planning? Oh, I think the chicken, spinach, chicken, spinach, cheese in shells. And I may do another pizza this week, but a small one. I might just bring you along for things I do during the day. I want to make a portobello mushroom. Portobello mushroom pizza with goat cheese and roasted garlic. So I have some. Okay, say this. Come on, give me a thumbs up. Can you hear and see me? Where'd everybody go? What is going on here? This is what happened last Sunday. So do I just sit here and just keep talking to myself? I went with my friend from the Go Pick Up creamer today, and I so didn't even want to go, but I went. We stopped at the dollar store. Got me I needed a bench scraper. I didn't even think of the name of it on my video. And needed one so I can sift the lumps out of things. So there's that. I'm trying this new iced tea. It's blueberry white tea with all natural flavors. but I mean, it has like 0 sugar in it. So I added a few of my blueberries in there to try to make it a little bit stronger. Should I end the live and restart up or what? Much better. Oh boy. Should I guess that it's not working? I'll wait. Put this over here. Are we frozen? Are we frozen? What's going on? Somebody can write me a text message to my phone if you have my number and let me know if you can see and hear me okay. All right, well, anyway, I don't know what to do. We're either live or we're not live. Oh my goodness gracious me, oh my. What is going on here? Say there's still 5, only 1 dropped off, so I'm sure Paul would have acknowledged me by now if it was working. So let me try to just disconnect it and we'll do a part 2 and wrap it up.